Honolulu's rail authority has a new CEO taking the helm at a crossroads for the final leg of the project, and with just a year to prove whether she can turn around the troubled agency. Gina Mangieri always investigating and asked her, the HART board, and the new mayor, what happens next?
HART is calling the latest CEO an interim, but not in the way they've had temps in that seat before, while the board recruited a permanent fill. This time, the job is the new interim bosses to keep or lose, depending on how things go the next 365 days. Lori Kahikina is HART's new interim CEO, a familiar face from the county administration.
I'm not a transportation expert, but just give me the chance to prove myself. That's all I ask.
She'll have 1 year before HART decides if they'll keep her on longer, and they're not recruiting meanwhile. Some were quick to slam HART's pick because Kahikina does not have mass transit experience. Others, including the incoming mayor, have no doubts about a newcomer.
It's not like she's not knowledgeable, okay? She brings tremendous engineering skills and prowess in management skills and a lot of other things. Her track record for building stuff on time, on budget, etc., is impeccable.
In her past roles, Kahikina has made sure multi-billions worth of other key infrastructure, above and underground, has gotten built. As head of the city's Environmental Services Department for the past 8 years and the Department of Design and Construction before that, she holds a UH Mechanical Engineering degree.
If you look at those different elements of what remains, it's largely construction work. We were heartened by the fact that she had all this public works project experience, having worked at ENV and other city departments.
HART's past leaders have faced escalating costs, dwindling resources, and mounting distrust over a reliable total price tag and final route.
I'm just going to take it day by day and try to, like I said, build that trust. And I think with that trust and the attitude of asking for help from everyone else, whether it's the utilities, the city departments, the state, I think if we can work together, I think we'll be successful together.
Kahikina is HART's first woman and Native Hawaiian CEO, following several who earned between $300,000 and $500,000 a year in wages and perks, plus bonuses. Kahikina will earn less, at $275,000. I asked the board chair to explain the discrepancy.
It's a good question, Gina, and I think the board talked a lot about this, and in the end, we wanted to create enough of an impression on her that we value her and all that she brings to the job and the fresh start that she'll represent. If everything goes as we expect, then we'll be having another conversation about her compensation at the end of her one-year contract, which will probably bring her more into alignment with what previous directors have been paid.
The mayor does not set HART pay or vote on hires, but I asked the incoming mayor his perspective on the salary.
I will definitely advocate for fairness. I think this is the third decade of the 21st century, okay? That's where we are at this moment in time. And I want everything that we do with the city and every other aspect to reflect that.
Kahikina herself tells me she has no problem with the compensation.
The pay is too much to me. I'm a civil servant. I'm used to the city paying like this is an ungodly amount of money. So I'm not offended at all that I've been paid less than my predecessors. It's too much money to me.
Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, always investigating.